Let's talk meme stocks and the good and the bad. And as a beginner and somebody that's maybe just getting started, maybe you're not quite sure what to think of these, how this actually all works. So let's just go down to the basics and focus on some stock market 101 type stuff here, because I do want to give full credit where credit's due, but I also do want to offer up a warning about, there's also some massive downside here. However, I'm basically standing at the bottom of a mountain that's got an avalanche coming towards me, because I realize that depending on where you're at in your journey, depending on what you've seen or what you've been doing with these stocks, I might sound crazy. I might sound like I'm a hater. I might sound all salty. I get it. And you're not irrational at all for thinking that way. Like, I understand from your point of view, I sound like I'm just angry and bitter. And I get it, because that's actually a rational thought process. It's not like you're being irrational to think that way. So I'm just throwing this out there, and I want to just give my thoughts here on the meme stock. So as far as the good is concerned, well, the good is this. Massive money can be made. I mean, these stocks are crazy. These stocks go bonkers, and there is a whole lot of craziness that can happen, and that does happen. So yeah, the good is there's a huge amount of profit that you can make. However, this is the sneaky one, and this is where I understand I'm going to sound like a hater. But over here we have the bad. And what is attached to that massive amount of money is, well, basically every single time that I've seen, are the habits that are formed with making that massive amount of money. Because, and this is what makes the markets ultimately so tricky, is bad habits, bad behavior, things that are pretty reckless can actually still make you money. And it's not, the stock market is not like a hot stove. If you touch that hot stove and that hot stove is on, you're going to get burned. You're going to get burned. It's not like the stove is going to actually be hot and then not burn you, and then all of a sudden burn you. The stock market can be blazing hot, but you can still touch it. See, and then it just decides to roast you. So yes, the problem with the meme stocks is that massive amounts of money can be made. But yeah, those habits that are forming are not good, and they're eventually going to catch up and bite you. Maybe not on that particular meme stock, maybe not on any meme stocks at all, but somewhere in your trading journey, you're going to get burned by these habits. I mean, you've seen them, right? Buy the dip. Oh, well, it keeps dipping. Buy some more. Well, it keeps dipping. Diamond hands. Let's just hold. And again, yes, that can work. That can ultimately lead to massive gains. But there's going to be one out there. And have you been here? Any of you watching this that can relate? Please let me know in the comment section. I'm not going to judge you. I'm going to actually commend you for sharing your horror story. But I mean, have you been there where you buy the dip and it keeps dipping and dipping, and then you diamond hands it, yet it keeps going and going and going? I mean, it's happened many times before, right? You're not alone at all. But once you have bad habits because you have bought the dip and had diamond hands, and then the stock turns back around, well, again, you were totally rational to think that I'm crazy by saying, he's just calling diamond hands bad habits because he has paper hands, hater. And I get it. I understand. Fine. The other good part, and this is what I would argue is the truly good part, is this right here. Aha what? Well, this thing called the stock market exists. Oh, wow, you can make money by investing? You can make money by trading? If I don't go take my money and spend it as soon as as fast as I get it at a latte, frappe, cappuccino, then I can actually put that in the markets, and that market and that can work for me and make me even more money. That's fantastic. And as far as I'm concerned, over here, nothing. There's nothing bad at all about people getting interested in the markets, people learning about the markets. I think that's the best thing about the meme stocks, is that yes, people are going to get roasted. Yes, people are going to get burned. Because they ultimately do, because of this, get punched in the face, and they have some sort of nasty experience. And again, if you've been through this pathway right here, comment below. But my guess is, if you're still watching this video, you're still involved in the markets. Why? Because the markets are cool. The markets are fun. It's an amazing thing when you stop and think about it, especially in this day in technology, where you can pull out your laptop, your tablet, your phone, sit at a computer, press some buttons, and whoa, I just made more money. And all I'm doing is pressing buttons, making some decisions, ideally, implementing a strategy. But wow, I just made more money. So the whole idea of just bringing people into the markets is the most powerful part. But I do realize that a lot of people are right here. And there's nothing I can really tell those people. And they just have to let things play out. And I mean, for me at this point, the people here that, the most probably relevant example for a meme stocks would be GME. I mean, think about GME, GameStop. The thing went up and then would dip. People bought the dip, diamond hands, fantastic, went back up. Pulled back, people bought the dip, diamond hands, went back up. But eventually it went back and got up over 400. Got up to 425. People are buying. 430, buy. 440, buy. 450, buying. And at least as of the time of this recording, GME has not been up back to 400, even above $400. So those people, for the past several months, I mean, that habit has caught up to them. To be fair, maybe they still eventually get bailed out. But then there's the whole argument of, well, what was the opportunity cost of them holding for this entire time as they waited and waited. But that's a topic for another video. But like I said, that is definitely the bad meme stocks. They're bringing in a bunch of new people, which is ultimately fantastic. But at the beginning, I just hope that you don't look at this, and who I'm really talking to are the meme people that are here right now that think I'm a hater. All I will say is that when you get burned, because you're going to get burned, we all get burned, we all get punched in the face. But when that happens, don't be like, oh, the markets are rigged. Oh, it's just say, oh, okay, I didn't quite have the right strategy that I was supposed to do, but stick around, because the markets are a great place. The markets are a great tool to build wealth. It just takes a little bit more than buying, holding, and hoping, or buying high and then having diamond hands and continue. I mean, there's just more to it than only that. And that is okay. Again, and this is coming from a guy that thought, this is embarrassing. I thought I was going to get rich and retire because I bought a stainless steel muffler company. Now, this was back, 20 years, 15 years ago, 20 years, I don't know. But so I'm not saying any of this from holier than thou art perspective. Again, I literally thought, truly, I told my wife, why did I even get my engineering degree? We're going to be rich because I invested in this penny stock, stainless steel mufflers. So this is coming from the king of dumb right here. But once you get punched, don't blame the markets. Blame yourself, which is powerful because when you blame yourself as the problem, that means you are also the solution. But yeah, that's the good and the bad about the meme stocks here. I have nothing against them. I think they're great. They just build a bunch of bad habits, but at least they're bringing in new people to the markets, because especially young people, which is awesome to see. Much better than those young people just squandering their money on crap they don't need. So I'm glad that it's coming into the market. So yeah, stick around for a while, even after you get punched in the face. So hopefully this video helps. And even if I can if I just got 1 or 2 people, I'll consider this video a success. But yeah, just some things to consider. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. Any comments below, that would be great. And also check out the channel as a whole. And if you like what you see, make sure to hit that subscribe button. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only 1 losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.